Someone help me.
How many times would a person encounter a manga-like situation in a lifetime? My name is Yota Kane, and I happen to encounter such a situation. Although I have an important business negotiation to attend today. Are you alright? I'll call an ambulance right away! Hey, leave her alone! We have an important meeting today. What? We can't do that! This could be a matter of life and death! She's probably exaggerating. We can't be concerned with this kind of thing every single time. What? I always thought you were a scumbag, but I didn't think you were one to this extent! Please, go to the meeting with the client by yourself. I am going to help this lady! I got angry with my boss, who thought so lightly of a person's life. I'd been dissatisfied with him for so long that it all exploded. But even while I was doing that, time was running short. I ignored my angry boss and called for the ambulance. Please, come with us! You're her husband, right? Oh no, I'm not her husband. Oh, I see. Then as her partner, please come with us. No, I'm not even her boyfriend. But that doesn't matter. Let's go quickly! I thought we were wasting time, so I got on the ambulance. A little while later, you are the young man who saved Okiku? Oh, yes. The ambulance people had checked my ID, so they probably contacted her family member. Judging from his appearance, he looked like her father. Thank you! Okiku is my most precious daughter! If anything ever happened to her, I would... Oh, I didn't do anything. No, if you hadn't been there, things could have turned out very badly. So thank you. Oh, right. This is my business card. So if anything ever happens, please contact me. Thank you. Oh, right! I'm sorry. I was in the middle of work, and I had an important meeting to attend. I need to go there right away. Oh, please, tell me your name. Oh, please, don't worry about that. Please excuse me. Helping people in need is a natural thing. I didn't want him to feel obligated. What happened after that? Why do I have to quit work? That day, when I went to the client's place, the business negotiation was already over. For some reason, the negotiation had failed, and my boss, Kuzumura, had put all the blame on me. Because he had reported all kinds of lies to the company, I was pressured into leaving. I've experienced all kinds of nonsense up until now, but this was the first time I've experienced this much! I've experienced all kinds of nonsense up until now, but never to this extent before! Anyway, I have to find new work. If things continue like this, my savings will be used up, so I started looking for work right away. Then, a month later, I was jobless. What am I going to do? I failed every job entry. I tried applying to several companies, but they all rejected me from the application stage. It may be that I hadn't worked long enough at my previous company. Is it because I hadn't worked for 3 years there?
I finally found you.
What?
Do you remember me?
Oh, you're the one...
Yes, I am Okuki Shinomiya. I was saved by you, Mr. Kanai.
Oh, how do you know my name?
Please, excuse me, but I searched for you. I really wanted to thank you for what you did. But because I didn't even know your name, it took me about a month.
Wait, is it possible to find someone without even knowing the name?
I heard you are currently unemployed, right?
Wow, you know that as well. As you say, I am unemployed.
You haven't found a new job yet?
No, sadly. I didn't even make it to the interview stage.
Then, I'll introduce you to some good work.
What? You do that for me?
Yes, will you please come with me now?
And the place she took me to was...
This is the place I would like Mr. Kanai to work at.
An expensive apartment where only super rich people lived in. Well, this doesn't seem like a workplace. Sorry, what am I supposed to do here?
You don't have to do anything. If you could play games, read manga, watch animes, whatever you like to do will be fine.
Oh, no. That's not work at all.
I will employ you, and this is the work I have decided you to do.
But that isn't work.
Your work is to live here. Otherwise, you can do anything. You saved my life, so I will look after you.
But I can't receive money for that. On top of that, to be able to live here... Wait, you said you would look after me? No, I couldn't possibly accept that. Why do you look dissatisfied?
You lost your job, you have no place to live, and no savings. Please, let me help you. If you can't find work, you will be in big trouble.
Yes, I am aware of that, but I couldn't accept such an offer.
Then, let's do this. When you wake up in the morning and see you, please say good morning. Then, when I leave for you, please say, see you when you get back. When I come back home, please tell me, I'm glad to see you're back. And when you go to bed, please tell me good night. How about this work? Would 300,000 yen per month be enough?
What? Is she mentally alright? That's way too much money, and that doesn't work at all. Oh, can it be that she's trying to trick me or something? This is seriously scary. Wait, who is she anyway?
If that's not enough, I can totally raise your salary.
What? I can't receive such a large amount of money from just giving you greetings.
Oh, then how can I ask you to live here?
Well, why would you want me to live here to begin with?
Because you saved my life. I want to return the favor properly.
I think this is going overboard. I mean, saving your life? Were you so seriously ill then?
It was overdue to work and lack of nutrition.
What?
I'm managing one company that my father owns. I wanted to get tangible results quickly, so I was working overtime for about 3 years. Apparently, if I had continued at that pace, my life would have been in danger. Fortunately, I was able to get the treatment in due time, so I am fine now.
I'm glad to hear that. But you're managing a company? She looks like she's about the same age as me, but she's already managing a company?
Yes, as I told you, my father owns the company I am in charge of. He asked me to take care of it.
When you say one company, does that mean your father owns several companies?
My father said that he gave you his business card, but did you not receive it?
Now that she mentions that, I think I got one. After that incident, I had so many problems at work that I had completely forgotten about it. I'm sorry, I had some trouble with work, and I had completely forgotten about your father's business card.
I see. That's why you didn't contact him.
What does she mean?
The name is Shinomiya, but have you perhaps heard of the Shinomiya Corporation?
Oh, yes, I knew the name. Shinomiya Corporations was one of the biggest corporations in Japan. To think that I had gotten his business card, what are the chances of such a thing happening? That is incredible!
Yes, my father is a gentle person, but his skills in managing a business is top-notch. I respect him.
I mean that you're also incredible. Your father, too. That you're already managing a company at your age, and that you're the daughter of such a major corporation, must make things tough sometimes.
Oh, no, it's fine.
How modest of her. She's cute.
So, we got off track. Basically, because you saved my life, I would like to repay you.
I understand that, but even then, you're doing too much.
You are not an easy person to convince.
The way she puffs up her cheeks every time is also cute. Also, I think there's a problem with you living with a man. If you're the daughter of a major corporation, you probably have a fiancé, no?
What? No, there is no such person.
Oh, really?
There are political marriages, but my father has told me that I am free to do as I like.
Oh, I see. Her father must really treasure his daughter above all else. The impression I got from him at the hospital was good. It seems like he has a big heart.
So, there is no problem in you living here.
Well, but...
Then, please, allow me to hear your concrete plans for the future, Mr. Kanei.
Plans?
With the things standing for you now, your life can become very difficult. If you already have a plan in mind that will get you out of your current situation, then I will withdraw my suggestion. How about this?
So sudden! I have no plan.
Then, when thinking about how to get by, it seems obvious what should be done. How do you think?
Well, the daughter of a talented major corporation's president. Great negotiation skills. Then I'll take up your offer. I gave up and accepted her offer, since I knew that she wouldn't give up until I told her my future plans. After all, this was an incredible offer. But is it alright to accept such a thing? But the only thing was to put a lid on this thought. Otherwise, there would be no problem. After that, the moving company that Miss Shinomiya employed got my things from my apartment to this new place, and my life living with Miss Shinomiya began.
Mr. Kanei, please open your mouth.
For some reason, I was being taken care of very well. Miss Shinomiya cooked for me, but she wanted to feed me as well. This was not something I expected. Miss Shinomiya, I'm not sure about this.
It's fine, no? Please, eat this.
Well, I can eat fine on my own.
I want to feed you.
Oh. Why are you doing so much for me?
Actually, I wanted to do something like this for someone ever since I was little. I wanted to spoil someone to the extent that he would not be able to live without me.
Oh.
I thought the person who would save my life would be the perfect person for that.
What should I do? She has strange ambitions, contrary to how she looks. No, actually, there were hints of this from the beginning. That's why she wanted so desperately for me to live here. Miss Shinomiya continued to astonish me.
I'm glad you've become honest.
When I realized I was doing as she wanted me to do. That is, it seemed meaningless to resist when someone was doing things for me. Miss Shinomiya was beautiful and gentle, and for a guy to be spoiled by her brought nothing but happiness.
Then, I'll be going off to work.
Yes. See you when you get back. It became customary for me to see her off in the morning after about a month of living together. I was happy living with her. Well, I think I'll sleep a bit more. She left early in the morning, so I made sure to wake up in time for that. Then, after she left, I went back to bed. In the past, I did some cleaning when she was at work. But when I did that, she got upset. It seemed that she wanted to do household chores herself, so I didn't do that anymore, and spent my time in a lazy manner. It's such an early hour. Who could it be? The doorbell had never rang at such an early hour, so I was suspicious. I don't think Miss Shinomiya planned anything to be delivered. Who is it? That voice. It's Mr. Kane! You're Miss Shinomiya's father? Miss Shinomiya just left for work. Wait, does Miss Shinomiya's father know that we're living together? I'm sorry to come without any notice, but could you open the door? Okiku hasn't given me the key to this apartment. Oh, I see. I opened the door as soon as he asked me to. Even if he can get into the building, this apartment is located on the top floor, so he can't come up right away. After a few minutes, You! How dare you live with my precious daughter! The moment he entered the room, Miss Shinomiya's father had turned vicious. It seemed like he had lost his temper. Mr. Shinomiya, please, calm down! Who are you to talk? How dare you live here? Who is this person? He seems completely different from the last time we met. I thought that Okiku was behaving a bit too happily these days, so I had her investigated, and to find that a man was living with her? On top of that, you're basically living off my daughter's money! That's not my fault! Shut up! If you're a man, you should know your willingness to work for the woman you like! This is hopeless. He's so angry that nothing's getting through to him, and he thinks that I'm in love with his daughter. Well, I don't deny that since I started to live with her, I've been really attracted to Miss Shinomiya. I did tell her that even if I had saved her life, she didn't have to go this far. I did tell her that many times.
Father? What are you doing here?
Okiku, why are you here?
That's my line. I had a strange feeling and came back home, and look what I find. What are you doing to the person who saved my life?
Well, I thought of your happiness. I cannot approve of a man who is living off you, even if he saved your life.
I asked Yota. I want to take care of him.
What? Why?
Well, I was on my way to the hospital in the ambulance. He kept on calling me. He was trying to encourage me that everything would be okay, even though I was a total stranger to him. This is why I fell in love with him.
What? Miss Shinomiya?
I'm sorry to tell you in this way, but this is my true feeling.
Oh, Miss Shinomiya, actually, me too. That's a lie!
Father!
Okiku, you told me that when you grow up, you want to get married to your father!
How long ago is this story?
When you were 4 years old!
That is such a long time ago. Now, I am in love with Mr. Kane. No, I mean Yota. So please, approve of us living together.
Wow. Miss Shinomiya, no, I mean Okiku's words must have struck a chord with him. After that, her father left in sad spirits. Or so I thought. Well, if you feel that strongly, then I will give you one condition. A condition? After all, you did save her life, so I should give you a chance. I will ask you to join our company, so that I can see what you've got. If you can keep up with my hard training, then I will approve of your relationship with Okiku.
No way! I am going to take care of Yota myself.
No! No parent would approve of such a thing. On top of that, if I leave you to do such a thing, there's no telling what crazy things you would do. If the man you choose is not someone who could take over the company after me, I cannot approve of your relationship.
How selfish.
No, that's true.
Yota, you too?
Sorry, Okiku. But I do also want to work and make myself useful to you. Well then, I'm glad to hear that. I knew that a wonderful man like you would say that. Her father had bloodshot eyes when he said that. Probably he was going to whip me around once I started working for him. But I did want to become someone useful, instead of being taken care of by Okiku. Well, Okiku really didn't seem convinced. After that, her father put me under harsh training. Just as I thought. He was very strict, and I thought this was pure hell. But when I went back home,
Yota, good job today.
because of a goddess like Okiku, I was able to bear the situation somehow. Then, 3 years later, her father approved of me, and I was able to get married to her. After that, I was asked to take care of one of the subsidiary companies by Okiku's father. So the plan for the future was to develop this company. Of course, the most important thing is to make Okiku happy. As a side note, when I was working with her father, my ex-boss Kuzumura came to conduct some business. But after Okiku's father found out what happened between me and Kuzumura, he stopped all business dealings with him. Not only that, he told my previous company's president what Kuzumura had done to me. So I heard that Kuzumura was fired. Judging from that, it seems that Okiku's father is a good person.